2, 1.
Two, uno,
Tetris.
Tetris.
There we go. And the moment the countdown started, we had another contribution there. Thank you. Is it Flies? Yeah, for the contribution. Again, we still got a few more codes left. We are at the 210 mark now. Let's go.
I'm gonna go with Fliss Whizzle. But that's
Oh.
just me. I'm gonna go with that.
I think my old mind is just not comprehending these gamer tag names these days. Whatever just happened to the simple names.
I understand how you could read that though. Like that's I wouldn't even doubt. Like if I was wrong, like I wouldn't even like contest. Like yeah, I can see it.
Oh, okay, now we
Alright.
are doing some adjustments while still keeping that 100% Tetris rate.
Yeah.
Oh, another nice
5 and
adjustment.
below.
Yeah, the 5 below. That's the one that Ninja likes to copy.
Oh, nice keeping that right side open.
Okay, Oscar did not like those S's and Z's. So now it's gonna have to set up for a delay burn there.
S and Z's are never really the nicest pieces, are they?
Yeah, especially the combination of those pieces.
Okay, would like an L or J to fill in that column 8. I will get an L. And is Tetris ready here? Let's take a burn. There's the bar. But so does Nowi.
Yeah, Nowi with this 2.5 Tetris lead. Make that 3.5 while Oscar's still not... Well, he is Tetris ready, but still not waiting for this long bar.
Yeah, we're only at 40 lines here, so already taking a bigger lead than one would expect during this early part of the game.
Okay, Oscar had to do a switch because the pieces were not cooperating with him. But that's what I mean, like, he could switch really quick on a dime like that.
Yeah, and I think that's a good advantage to have when you can just have that movement ability, you know, that quickly.
Oh, but Oscar did not flip a piece. Oh, but I like that.
He wanted to flip that Z piece, and is doing a good job of opening up that column 4. Good bar for the triple. Good adjustment of the T for the S piece, and will open it. There we go. You love to see that sort of play. There it is.
Oh, now
Tetris.
Oscar back to DAS mode. But now we know with over a 4 Tetris lead there, with all that burning Oscar did. Oh, I like the quick adjustment again.
Yeah. Oh man. You know, there is a there's a conversation to be had where, you know, again, Oscar is good at switching from, you know, DAS to roll or to tap. But you know, when you're facing against someone who is primarily rolling even through 18, you know, is it, you know, worth it to try and keep doing DAS, or are you know, confident in your ability to stack well even with that, you know, technically lower mobility, right?
Yeah, and I think Oscar has a good reason why he does this. Is just because it does preserve his rolls when he does really need it, and it does show when you see him do that. And I'm also in the impression, like, you know, with these high Tetris players where they do face rollers, they just said, I'm not gonna grip switch anymore. I'm just gonna stick to rolling as my dominant playstyle. Oscar's the only one I know that just hasn't fully 100% committed to rolling.
Yeah, so, you know, we'll see if Oscar's tactics hold for this match against Nowi. And yeah, but again, bigger lead deficit here for him. Nearly 5 Tetrises after that Tetris for Oscar. 384 for him. 4 or now 500k for Nowi before 110 lines. Yeah, but has a column 5 center wall happening here. Will only burn a single.
Yeah. Let's see what's the most efficient way to get out of that situation for Nowi.
Yeah, hopefully Oscar can try and find a path to maybe at least shrink the lead here. Well, now he's fine.
And Oscar's still not quite in the ideal board state yet. It looks like he might go for a left well. Or just transfer it. I think he's going to transfer it because, yeah, he has one more burn into 19.
He's,
There's the grip
yeah,
switch.
looks like he's playing it safe. Yeah, that burn's gonna get him into 19. His setup now, there's the bar, there it is, Tetris, 466 for him, 563 now, nearly 100,000 points in the lead is for Nowi.
Oh, Oscar taking the burns because not getting that long bar right away.
A bit of a busy upper board here, but Oscar does manage to clear it out. Doesn't have a good spot for that S piece.
Oh, okay.
Right side again. There
Yeah, I
it
was
is.
wondering if Oscar was going to block the well because the long bar did show.
Oh, nice putting. Oh, that was a very clever T-piece move there. It's very subtle, but and I'll have to go back and watch that. But normally I would just put the piece straight down there to kind of fill out the middle. But instead, where he put it, had a wonderful parity solution. So really cool to see that.
Okay.
Very cool to see those little things add up.
Yeah. Oh, now we with a little bit of a diving board there. Opens it up right away, but now Oscar can use this a little bit. I don't know, but now he gets a Tetris.
That was like a 2-burn solution, man.
Very, very easily solvable. Oh, Oscar looks like he might commit to a dirty because just trying to gain this lead. Oh, but hangs that piece.
Yeah,
hangs a
that
long
burn
bar.
did not allow for a good place for that upcoming Z piece. And it's getting really high. Gets that piece over to the left side.
The left.
Something for that another left.
Oh, I think that might be
that's
GG's.
That's GG's there, yeah. Oh, but now
that was terrible drought. They both got it well, not top out, but around the same piece sequence. That's they both topped out there. 3, 2, 1. Tetris starts off with a double S.
Which do you prefer, a double S or a double Z opener?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would maybe say double S because I could put at least those pieces to the left. I mean, I could do the same thing with the Z, but I don't know.
Same thing with the Z. Yeah.
Well, you know what? I take it back. I'd rather prefer double Z because I could stack them vertically.
Yeah.
But if I had those pieces, I would just love to stop the game and say, "Hey, can we redo? We don't like the start of these pieces." Like you can see, Oscar
the
not
RNG
liking
should
that.
be illegal.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's the roll switch.
Ooh,
does get it over. Simul Tetris. Nice.
Yeah, Oscar did not like that sequence. Had to quickly switch to his rolling grip there.
I think now he's getting pretty high here too.
And Simul Tetris.
Oh my god, another one. Oh, it could have been another Simul Tetris.
It was slightly off sync. I would call that a Simul Tetris on my book.
Y'all tried.
A well tried Simul Tetris.
Yeah, I think what do you call it? I think they're just a double apart, not two singles, but specifically a double. Ooh. Did not want to keep building out that Z Spire over there for Nowi.
Yeah, Oscar handling the Z burst in a better way without that Spire. It's kind of that kind of stacking where you don't want your board like too flat because then when you get those S's and Z's, it could be catastrophic. So you need some staggers, but not a lot.
A couple bit of squigglies to maintain some placements, yeah. All right, yeah, both players. Now he's filling out that double elbow the bar and gets another one for the Tetris. Very close here.
Oh, Oscar with an intentional T-spin.
Ooh.
I mean, with the speed is reasonable to do, but you know, you always had that one moment where it doesn't spin. Oscar just took the risk and said, "You know what? I'm confident with the spin."
Yeah, Like I've been trying to do JD spins recently. Nice L spin over there for Oscar again. But
Mhm.
I've been trying to do JD spins with roll, and it's it's so uh I keep fumbling it, man.
Mm.
Like, and then with Das it's like I have like a 70-30 chance of like actually getting it. But when
Oh,
that 30% chance hits, it's like, oh,
yeah.
because now you look stupid.
Wow, I think throughout this whole match they've been pretty practically neck and neck, just alternating leads back and forth there. It might change now with that burning that now he's gonna have to be doing. The floating white
Oh,
Minos there on the right.
yeah. Put the square on top of instead of like maybe trying to add to a delayed sort of burn, but uh, you know, the pieces worked out. I would not have thought to do that, and that's why they're in the finals, and I'm not in Colombia.
Yeah, if there was one regional we would like to go to that's not in North America, which regional would you consider?
Oh man, I
And
think it
besides the
would
CTWC
be
DAS.
dude, it like if that was, you know, if that was an option, that was it. But if there was a regional that isn't like, you know, like a major, maybe the UK, I think.
Hmm.
Either the UK or, you know, if we get CT Philippines back up and running.
Oh, that would be a good one for me to go back there. But speaking of
Yeah.
back, we'll get back quickly to this game because they reached a Joey Parker turn.
Yeah. Clean board still. You know.
Hmm.
Good paces here too. 460 for Oscar, 421 for Nowi. Another Tetris for him too to, you know, not let the lead balloon too much.
Oh, okay. I saw what Oscar was trying to do. He was like saying, "Do I want this to be a LJ dependency or something else?" And he made that adjustment really quick there.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Oscar.
wish I can perform roll adjustments that fast. Oh,
I think that
a
might
little
be
bit of a
intentional.
I don't think so.
Oh, no, but he
But
still
it
get he
does
does get
work
a.
out.
Mhm.
It does work out.
Okay, those little burns now is causing Naui to pull a lead a little bit, just a little bit, because they're still alternating. But like with these top players, little burns like that can be a big difference.
Yeah, they add up over lines, and so that, you know, if your opponent can take advantage of that, it's a real, you know, it's a real thing, especially, you know, when it comes down to the wire, you're getting close to 29 and you're still maybe like a half Tetris behind. If you don't get that advantage back quickly, you know, it could, you know,
Ooh,
signal the end of a game for you.
Oscar had to do three triples into transition. I really think he wanted a Tetris into transition, but now he's
Oh
bored. A
man.
little bit of cleanup there needs to be done.
Yeah, would like a bunch of flat burns to try and resolve this.
Ooh, the
Oh, would have
wrong
liked that J
LJ.
piece soon. Yeah, would like that J piece a little sooner. And still has to be digging. All right.
Okay, now his board's almost open. There it is. Now can we get a
Good.
long bar? Yes. 7,000
Yeah.
separates them.
Once now I can get a Tetris here, but yeah,
Yeah, those.
that digging causes him to maybe lose a bit of that lead.
Yeah, just a little bit of burn gave Oscar a bigger lead there now. Okay, okay, we are in level
Yeah.
22. Now we know with the
Yeah.
Tetris.
668 for now. He's 722 for Oscar here.
Oh, I love that adjustment Oscar did to forcefully have an LJ dependency and then tuck an L or J there.
Yeah, I love doing those because that's flexible for an S spin.
Hmm.
Another Tetris there for Oscar. Gets that bar all the way to the left very quickly.
Yeah, Oscar
Uh,
has awoken now from that first round loss.
Yeah, he means business now. Still trying to keep Nowi away from his lead here.
Yeah, and
Again,
again,
within 2 Tetrises.
yeah, now he's ahead and oh,
Mhm.
I don't know if that was intentional, but he does. Oscar does fix that situation with the tuck.
Yeah, it's not the worst misdrop if it oh, that was also not as bad. Oh,
I like
okay.
to
Well,
solve. You see, these are the fast thinking you have to do at this level, at this speed. Tetris for
yeah,
Oscar.
yeah, if you don't know what you're doing, some things like that can surprise you and get your board into disarray. Lesson at Tetris is now behind Oscar, and oh man,
This is
they
down
were
the wire.
they are trading leads back and forth. A Tetris for Oscar will go and get that max out.
Max out.
And bar dependency for Nowi.
I think Oscar just wants to make sure this lead is far enough so that he doesn't have to play as aggressive in kill screen, but it hangs the long bar.
This next couple of burns here will get Nowi. Oh, misses the S spin.
Oh no, the board's stacking a little high.
This next burn will get him over to.
There you go, double max out.
Oh my goodness, what is happening?
And Tetris
Oh,
for Oscar, but the board's high. Okay, nice Tetris into a burn. Opens up the well, and Tetris for Oscar. Over 100k lead now.
But now, yeah, now his board was dirty, but does clean it up. And there's another Tetris for him.
Okay.
Taking it back to at least less than 3 Tetrises.
Oscar's going to set up for another Tetris. Give him a long bar game. There's a long bar. There's a Tetris, but a little bit of hole now.
All right. Now
Oscar
he's trying
cleans
to get
it up.
himself situated.
Oh no, did not get that piece all the way over. Now has to do some burning.
That's a triple.
Oscar goes for another triple.
Another triple into 1.2.
Oh, okay. Oscar misses some S's and Z's there. I think Oscar has given up. No, but now this is not going to be an easy chase down for Nowi.
Oh, gets that bar over left. And, if Nowi can keep his cool, he can, I don't think he has to.
Oh, double flips.
Trying to go for too many. Oh, he doesn't have to go for too many Tetrises before 39.
Oh, a hang of that. Oh, dead drop of
the question
T.
is, the question is, can he get there? Oh, the double flip of the J, and
he's still getting some burns, but I don't know if that's enough to bring the board down.
Man. Oh, good effort there for Nowi.
There you go. Game number 3 is starting right now. Okay, better start. No S's and Z's.
Yeah. Opener theory is interesting, because a lot of the times it does kind of depend on the next 5 pieces instead of just the first 2. There are definitely worse options to place the first 2 pieces, but after a certain point it's yeah, it doesn't matter too much, I think. But there's also a reason why I haven't gotten a 1.2 yet.
Hey, I still need to get my 1.1, so you're way ahead than me.
I'm waiting, man. I'm waiting.
I'll get it soon, but no rush for me right now. But no rush with these stacking. Some burns having to be done here.
I was saying that S bar was definitely rushing to the top of the board if he didn't put anything else anywhere soon.
T-spin setup. There we go.
Single apart.
And they're dead even.
And they're tied. And Oscar. Oh wait, yep, that's an even score.
Yeah, no one wants to push down. Okay,
come on, do this enough. Do this enough. No. Damn.
Yeah.
Espin? There we go. Good.
Okay, 380 points separated them earlier.
Yeah, that's half a single, I believe. All right. So not too much drama happening in the beginnings of 18. We're getting close to 50 lines here. Let me check if YouTube's saying anything.
We got iFran saying, Venga, saludos desde Mexico.
I'm sure that means something. I'm sure that's a good sentence to say that
Yes.
I've
Oh,
let stand in chat.
yeah. Oscar
Ooh!
did a grip switch, but did not get a piece over that he wanted. Now he's gonna have to play 4 rows up if he wants to go for a dirty Tetris.
Oh, greetings from Mexico. I should have known from saludos. Yeah.
Did you have to Google translate that?
Oh,
Or
I don't
you
know
had
what
to
you're
use,
talking about.
or you did some word associations there?
I was just very smart and knew the word already.
Okay, Oscar now fixes the situation, but could use a long bar.
Bit of a Z-Spire there for Nowi.
Oh, that spire's scary. Yeah, any other playstyle, I would not stack a spire like that. But with Naoi's rolls, he's confident to get the piece over to the left.
Yeah, it's always a risk for me to really build past, I think, like even 12 or 13 rows, even with roll, because my mechanics are not there yet.
Yeah, and for anyone who looks at these players and say, "Oh, they roll, it's easy," that playstyle is not as easy to master than it
It's
looks.
so hard. It's super
And
tough.
Mari's been at it for years.
Oh, oh. Oh man. All right. A bit of a kind of a lower paces than kind of some of the other games that we've seen these two
Yeah.
play, but
So
they're still, go at it.
yeah, well, let's blame the RNG for this one now.
Yeah, that's definitely what we should be doing. Yeah, Oscar over 4 touches is behind Nowi, so Nowi definitely is putting the pressure on Oscar, going into 19 and a bit here.
Okay, but Oscar's back to his board state that he wants and is easily getting those Tetris setups.
Yeah. Can probably eke out about like 4 to 5 Tetrises here for the transition.
But Oscar just having to do a few more burns and gets the Tetris. I think this might be the moment we'll see his grip switch. Okay, yeah, getting the arm warmed up. He has room for 2 more Tetrises if he doesn't do any burns. Oh, now he's bored. Not looking
Yeah, Nowi.
favorable.
Yeah, not death worthy, but definitely could allow Oscar to try and catch up here, but
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tetris for Oscar. He had to switch right away because he was not getting the pieces he wanted to get those 2 Tetrises.
And there it is. Now coming back from that dig here. Less than 2 Tetrises apart from each other. 549 for Oscar, 594 for Nowi. All right, so pretty low on the board for both players. Oscar getting set up.
And is now set up. Can we get that long bar? There it is.
Now he goes for the
Tetris.
yes.
That
I
spin.
love the line spin. I love that specific formation for the line spin, and we'll get that Tetris there too. So Oscar didn't really get the opportunity to try and build a lead, but did catch up a little bit from now he's digging from earlier. So we'll see if Oscar can get any more chances here from Nowi to try and catch up.
That is good because now he's less than a Tetris behind. Oh, it takes the lead for a slight moment there. So yeah, so Oscar did close the gap. So that's what you wanted to hear, or Oscar wanted to probably do.
Yeah, they're definitely in that zone of just switching leads back and forth now. Oscar's basically has been playing very clean here. Now he had been, not necessarily burning, but there had been some awkward stacks there. Oh my
Ooh,
god,
Oscar
Oscar
did
getting
an
very high.
aggressive dependency. Bordero, no hangs a
Oh,
piece.
the hang from the L!
Got too greedy
And it's gonna
there.
top out. Oh
Oh,
man.
Nowi now is at game point to win a second regional event and third Tetris event overall.
His one chance, yeah.
But this time
All
it's his
right.
friend Nowi. So now they're in game number 4. Match point for Nowi. Oscar needs to win both of this game.
Yeah. We'll see what Oscar can do to try and tamper Nowi here, but again, we've seen what Nowi can do. He has incredible stuff working in his workshop.
Yeah. I think in the last game, Oscar just had to play that greed just because he didn't want Nowi to take any farther lead, especially because it looks like Nowi's has a better 29 play.
Yeah, and I definitely can understand that when like you're when you know where you're not really able to get that much scoring opportunity on 29, you're really trying to go for stuff on 19, and unfortunately that greed kind of messed with Oscar a bit in that last game and allowed Nowi to take control of that game.
Mm-hmm. Oh, fails the S spin there from Oscar, and the board's not getting any better there. Oh, wrong placement of the long bar. That's
Oh,
the
this is
kind of
rough.
split
Where's the
decision.
J?
Oh, Oscar, not like this! Not like this!
Whoa!
No!
Oh man, those pieces was not we were not friendly. You could see him holding out for the J piece and it just wasn't coming.
Yeah.
And
So a drought does not always have to be a long bar. It's just any other piece as well.